Jeff Probst is the host of Survivor, and he's been the host for 41 seasons there. And one of his catchphrases is at the beginning of the show, he's like, "Come in, guys." He's got all the survivors there at the beginning of the show. But this is what happened at the start of the 41st season of Survivor.
If something comes up that you want to talk about it, talk about it. Who knows, we might learn something. In fact, I'll start because I need your guidance on something. For 20 years, I have used one phrase to call people in for challenges. Come on in, guys! Come on in, guys. Yeah. Love saying it. It's part of the show. But I, too, want to be of the moment. So my question to you to decide for us, in the context of Survivor, is a word like guys okay? Or is it time to retire that word?
Jeff, it doesn't matter. We want to see who survives.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can really care about gendered language and then turn this into some sort of microaggression. So actually what happened right after that, in that same clip, you actually had a queer contestant that said, and it's funny, you have all the contestants looking to her, and she's like, well, it's not a big deal to me. And he says, all right, it's been decided. We're going to get into these challenges, watch all these people try to start fires and build shelters and look like buffoons.
Yeah.
But later, after a challenge, there was another contestant, which I think this is just all dramatic. And I think this was just put in place for a specific reason and on purpose. There was another gay contestant. This is what he had to say. I don't really agree with it. The reality is that Survivor has changed over the past 21 years, and those changes have allowed all of us, all these brown people, black people, Asian people, so many queer people to be here simultaneously. I think there's a specific racist that he brought up there too, but he said, well, after thinking about it a little bit, I don't think this is okay. And he said he got caught up in the moment and didn't feel like bringing it up there. But this is like, it's totally taken away from the show. And just like, you talk about how the left just wants to indoctrinate your kids. They want to have these specific agendas. You can't even watch Survivor anymore without worrying about like, oh, hey guys, you want to come over and watch Survivor? Is it cool if I call you guys? Guys, to come over and watch. like Jeff, and then even as a host too, like he's been saying that for 21 years.
It's so hard.
I think when we walked in the room earlier, I was like, "Hey guys,
hey guys. And
nice to see you."
Not
hey
a
guys.
single one of us were offended by that.
But we shouldn't be. That's also it's scary when we're raising kids and teaching them to be offended. It's horrible. It's bad.
This is Charlie Kirk, founder and CEO of Turning Point USA. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Turning Point USA.